Today, we're excited to have begun the rollout of the body-worn camera project. Our sincere thanks to everyone and the entire Wichita community for the unprecedented engagement and cooperation in making body-worn cameras a reality for the Wichita Police Department. Today, the Wichita Police Department will be releasing the body-worn camera policy. It's a 9-page policy addressing 74 individual points. The policy outlines operational use, operational use and training, victim and witness privacy, viewing of video and in release of the video, and many other areas. This policy was developed by the Wichita Police Department with the assistance of the City Manager's Office as well as the Law Department. The Fraternal Order of Police was given an opportunity to review this policy as well and to comment on it. Finally, there were a number of public interest groups and stakeholders who were also given the opportunity to review the policy and to provide comment, along with the Wichita Police Department staff. Those agencies include Sunflower Community Action, the Racial Profiling Board, the NAACP, ACLU of Kansas, Wichita Independent Neighborhood Association, as well as Representative Gail Finney and Senator Aletha Faust-Godot. The meetings were unprecedented in the police community relations. They included productive discussions on a wide range of topics, including, but not limited to, input on why certain things were put into the policy and others were not, privacy rights, victims' rights, as well as criminal records and investigation processes. We found that we shared a commitment to be as transparent as possible in the use of body-worn cameras while still balancing other important values. Public values such as public safety, integrity of criminal investigations, and privacy rights. We expect that there will be in excess of 10,000 videos released next year. This policy and process puts the City of Wichita and our police department on the cutting edge of the deployment of the body-worn cameras. It's taken a lot of work to get to this point, but there's still a lot of work to do. Now we need to see how it works and continue to work together going forward to for the betterment of our community. As far as the implementation of the cameras, Patrol North is the first bureau that has been outfitted with body-worn cameras. The officers have been trained in the policy and the use of the cameras. The use of the cameras has begun, and the citizens will soon be seeing them on the streets. We will move our next efforts to the Patrol East Bureau for the implementation of the training piece coming there very soon. It is our goal to meet the December 31st deadline to outfit all patrol officers with the body-worn cameras. That is assuming that federal funding is made available. Demonstration we're going to do here for you today. I brought in Captain Brian White. He will provide that as well as Officer Baird to provide you what the camera looks like and how it functions. So I'll turn it over to Captain White.
Thank you, Captain Seiler. Good morning. Officer Baird, if you step up here with me, please. I've got a kit here that that has all the pieces and parts of the system that we're using, and I'll discuss with those. I'll discuss those with you here. Really, the camera system has three pieces that are the important components here. The first part, of course, is the camera system itself. This small camera will be worn on the officer's head most of the time during their shift when they're capturing video. This is the on-off switch. It is also the battery pack for the system. And this is a handheld device that Bluetooth to this system itself where you're able to mark the video. Officer Baird is wearing the system now. Officers will wear the camera on their head. There are a few different head-mounted options that the officers wear. This one that we're showing here is the Oakley camera mounting system. The officers, again, will wear it on their head. The on-off switch, Officer Baird is wearing on his chest. The officers can wear that on their belt or in an area where they can easily access it. And then the handheld device officers can wear in one of their pockets on their vest, or they can wear it carry it in their trousers. Do we want to open it up for questions now?
Yes.
All right. Does anybody have any questions?
How many officers have them at patrol mode?
All officers will have them. Obviously, that depends on our complete staffing, but 106 is what our full staffing is.
Okay. So how many cameras did you get?
106 for the patrol north. Yep.
And are they in operation then right now?
We started training about a week and a half ago. So it'll take us about 3 weeks to train all the officers at the Patrol North Station. So right now we're about halfway through.
Okay. And then they'll start using them.
As soon as they finish with the training that day, they are equipped and ready to go.
How many officers would you say are using them now? Or I guess the first will start using them about a week and a half from now.
We're halfway done, so I would estimate about 55.
What's the protocol for when they're turned on and when they're turned off?
We got the policy here in front of you. If you want to flip, you can, I can't remember exactly which page it's on. You'll see a list of times in which the officer is required to turn the camera on.
It's the 24th subsection.
Okay, thank you.
So each officer will have their own camera, is that correct?
Correct. After you wear the camera, you have to download the video that you have. And you also have to recharge the battery. So we want to make sure that every officer has their camera ready to go when their shift starts. Therefore, every officer needs a camera.
And can we ask you a couple questions just about what you think of how it works?
Sure, go ahead.
Do you mind standing in front of the podium for us? Thank you. Just going through the training, I guess, what do you think of them so far?
I think they're very beneficial to both us and the citizens. I was one of the first officers selected to test the first model of this that the city got in 2011. I've worn it off and on since, but I've worn it consistently for a little over this system for a little over a year now. I've become well versed in the operation of it. Having it on helps me, and it helps the citizens feel more comfortable, and I think it changes how citizens interact with officers and keeping things a little more calm.
Have you found in this year that you kind of get used to it being there, like you don't even think about it sometimes, or kind of describe how it's sort of added to what you have?
Sure. The first week or two is a little bit takes some getting used to having it on the glasses. The camera itself is not very heavy, but with it on the head and on the glasses do tip a little bit. You can kind of see the tip of the lens on the right side there, but after a week or two, like I said, you get used to it. As far as turning it on when arriving on a call or contacting a citizen, it's become muscle memory that I just come up and I just tap my button twice and begin recording.
And how are they reacting? It's got to be, they're probably pretty curious too when you go to a call.
Over the last year, most citizens don't even notice it on my face. Since it's become bigger within media and people are hearing more about them, I do get a lot of questions. Are those the cameras? And they ask me how it works. They seem to like it.